Today we're going to do part 14 of the history of Earth, the Neogene, 23 to 2.6 million years ago. Now where we last left off, after the dinosaurs went extinct, mammals took it over, and for the last time in 60 million years, the planet warmed. And it was still much warmer than it is today, that even at the poles it would have had a subtropical climate. Only when then, 35 million years ago, it ended when the planet started to cool again and sea levels started to decline. But now, during the Miocene, though Earth's temperatures and sea levels were on the decline at this point, yet they would have still been much significantly higher than they are today. That even as far away as 50 degrees north or south from the equator, the climate would have been midway from being subtropical to between being subtropical and tropical, or in that case would have had a subtropical climate. And sea levels would have still been higher than they are today by over 150 or 165 feet. That Florida, for instance, would have been completely submerged, and North and South America would have still been separated by one another. And though the Tethys Sea had already shrunk into a bunch of smaller seas, yet nevertheless the Persian Gulf and the Mediterranean would have still been connected to each other, for instance. So, yeah, and of course, as you can see, this picture right here being this typical Miocene savanna, being with things such as elephants, rhinos, boars, very similar to the savannas of today's sub-Saharan Africa. And of course, in the seas during that time was none other than the largest predator that ever lived, being a giant shark called Megalodon. As you can see right here, hunting baleen whales, which just started to appear during this time. And of course, it could grow to be as large as 65 feet long. So yeah. And though there would have been other pretty large sharks too, and also predatory whales like squalodon and other kinds of toothed whales, and this Moby Dick like Leviathan Melville, named after, of course, the author of Moby Dick, Herman Melville, which lived in what is now Peru during this time, during the Miocene. And then around the end of it, 7 million years ago, as 2 years ago, in Crete, and then there was in Africa 5 million years ago, as you can see right here, the Australopithecine, some the earliest ancestors to today's humans. Hooray! Finally humans. Well, not quite, but still getting there. It wasn't until this point when we started to appear. But yeah. And of course, they would have lived in the Horn area of Africa mainly, being near the countries near the Red Sea and Indian coast during this time. And so during the Pliocene, and of course around 3.5 million years ago, around the time Lucy lived, of course, Megalodon started to went extinct. So yeah, sorry guys. Megalodon really is extinct. It really is extinct for real. It really is. But nevertheless, during the Pliocene, though temperatures started to become similar to how they are today, but it was still warmer by like 3.5 to 5.5 degrees Fahrenheit. And of course, both of the poles would have already been completely covered in ice though. And so 2.5 million years ago, being where we'll be next time in the final episode for the Ice Age, for the last Ice Age is about to begin. As usual, thanks for watching, leave a like, and subscribe to watch more videos on this channel every day. But from now on, thanks for watching.